we else?
Why?
Dang.
Something man don't call me 'cause I'm
Gang. We live, y'all.
Yo, we're actually making moves, fam.
We live, y'all. You making moves because we making moves. It's a moving
Yes,
thing.
sir.
You're pulling the young boys. Let's go get the young boys.
Yeah, we have to get the young boys.
So that just means when they blow up, we can say we
had
showed the
them
world
first.
That's what the plan is.
But that's
When
what's
they blow,
popping. This is
we
what's
show the world
popping on
first.
Wednesday today. That's all. All right, brothers, introduce yourselves.
Yo, it's PJ, man. Know where you from.
See
Dropping
these
the
young
sets.
boys?
Yo,
Yo, I love young boys.
yo, fam.
Introduce yourself.
I'm TS Band.
TS Bands. Y'all go look
Yeah.
up TS Bands on YouTube.
Just cooling.
Go run up the views.
All of Benz, man.
Benz, man. So listen, brothers. I mean, we saw you. We know you from around the place doing your thing and doing little recordings and stuff. What was your influences and what got you started into wanting to record music and do this rap thing?
Alright, I'll start off kind of young shit. So like, in grade 8, so like I seen people doing like making music and shit. So I'm like, yo, why not try something, you know? So now for like, I made my first track, whatever, and it was like a lot of people in my school started like seeing it, whatever. So now I'm like, you know what? I can
But
actually
is there an artist or some artist that you're like, I'm gonna do what these guys are
like
doing?
but
Who influenced you?
21 Savage.
21 Savage. Right?
That nigga.
Yo.
So yeah, I was like, 21 Savage. I started hearing him singing stuff, whatever. So I'm like, yo, I must try to start somewhere, you know? So like,
So where did you record your first song?
like where?
Yeah.
Like that shit was like fucking. It's like a laptop and shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can respect that though.
Yeah.
You heard 21 Savage, and that inspired you. And I can't lie, 21 Savage is also one of my new artists that I like. I put 21 and Kodak up there. I like 21 and Kodak. I think they're very good artists, man.
What about you? Same thing?
Nah, to be honest,
Who's your musical influence?
no, bro, nobody to be, bro. It's just
Nah,
all for
That's
fun.
not possible. That's not possible.
All right.
Who's your
Who's
musical?
nice?
All right, who's not?
Is he thinking about people he likes or is he thinking about who he thinks other people would like?
That's the question. You have to have someone you like. Who's in your playlist? Who's in your phone right now? Who's in the playlist?
First song.
Well, I don't want to say that still.
Yeah, I don't want to put you on the
Okay.
spot. And, you
If
know,
you go to
you be
YouTube,
playing something you're not supposed to be playing. You know?
I know. If you go to YouTube, right? What's the
Yeah.
first thing you want to feel good right now? What's the first name you're typing in YouTube?
It's like it's like it's not even like YouTube. It's like our old heads like.
Yeah, we just bump our
We
tracks.
listen to like unreleased tracks. Like we have like a whole. They have like a whole whatever. So,
A
like,
bunch of unreleased tracks. That's all we bump to.
When I
I
said
guess you guys are bumping J Noble.
yeah, like
Yeah, free that
a
guy.
lot of
Free
J
that
Noble.
guy.
Boy.
Okay. That's what.
Nah, but G Noble's like that's like his old that's his like older songs. Not I listen to G Noble like mostly
Yeah,
like
that guy's
Glow,
not.
Mo bands.
More bands.
Mo
is the next
Bands.
one.
Shout out Mo
Yeah.
Bands.
Yeah, a lot of he's picking up a lot of traction. A lot of his music, a lot of people be feeling it. So shout out Mo Bands.
Yeah, when
man.
you're talking about the music industry business, the business side of the game, there's a lot of young artists that are actually taking advantage of social media, the new media,
No, of
videos,
course.
you know, taking advantage of the business side and not just making music videos and feeling good about themselves, you know?
I think the one thing I have to say for sure is that I could respect the fact that these guys have their history. You ask some young boys about some guys from their neighborhood, they look at you and say, "Who's that?"
Yeah.
So with a straight face, and the fact that they actually know who Noble is, and that's a rapper.
Yeah.
And I always tell people he was one of the first people to do this YouTube rap thing.
Yeah.
I remember I seen him do it, and in my head I was like, "What the fuck is YouTube?" I was late to the internet, so a guy like him, for me using the internet now, that's how far ahead he was of the game. He already knew the internet was here to stay. So I think just overall, just the music you make. If someone was to say what kind of music you make, how would you describe
Describe it, yeah.
I'll say trap.
Trap?
Trap.
Yeah.
Well, you say trapping like that.
So, like, are you trapped?
No, I'm saying like.
Like,
Would you say trap just straight hustle music or just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a little drill music, a little?
like yeah.
A little bit of both, to be honest. Everything just mixed up.
So is trap your idea? Is trap describing the beats, or is it describing what you're talking about in the
What
songs?
we're talking about in
Okay,
the
so
you
you're
see
only
it.
talking about selling drugs and the
Nah,
life
nah.
around it.
When
Trap life.
I rap, it's like I divide everything. I rap about what's going on with me, like like what I have dealt with and what, like and then the other side just like just drilling everybody,
Drilling
just
everybody.
because
No, because
So-
I feel it because probably you have to think about what you seen growing up where you grew
Well,
up.
yeah,
What you
That's how
seen,
it
what
is.
you've been through. You probably there's some people in some neighborhoods in Canada that say we don't see police on our street ever. You only see police when something happens. Versus in a neighborhood like where we grow up, it's regular.
Yeah.
It's a regular just way of life seeing
Yeah.
police cars. So, and I think that's what probably comes off in the music, and it's good when the music reflects the realness. The realness.
What would you guys say to a kid your age that wants to get into rapping? Like I mean, that doesn't have a laptop and doesn't have any recording. Like, what should they do?
Like,
Do you might go to a library? Facts.
go to
Shout out to the library. See how the
Shout out
library
the
get
library.
free shout-outs?
Yeah,
Library
yeah.
get
like
free shout-outs,
before like what
Before doing
happened.
all these studio shit.
Like I only come here like now for library a little bit. It's either like if I'm not going to the studio, but like before I used to come here all the time. Yeah, here was like a thing,
And I'm happy to hear that the library was actually able to say that was a safe haven to come, after school. Let me come and try to do some, whether it's beats or write a verse or whatever, even try to even think what a song should be. Just having the space of the library.
Yeah,
But would you say you have an advantage
Of like music.
because of where you come from in music? Because I talk to a lot of artists from a lot of places that say, man, when you don't come from somewhere, like a neighborhood or a block, it's hard to make it as a rapper.
Well, yeah, because like when you come from
Hold on, you say yeah, you say no, so I'm gonna get to you first. You say yeah.
I say yeah, cause like all your old heads they promote your stuff, right? So like it's very easier than just a regular guy and just don't live in no neighborhood, it's in a crib, just doing his thing,
Okay, that's you see. I like the way you say that's one way to look at it. Yes, you do have your old head that's gonna pump people up. You say no because
What you think?
Bro, it's Canada, man. You're not from America. Not like that, bro. Everybody hating on each other at Canada, man. It's crazy.
So are you saying that because of the hate, that's why somebody can't just...
Yeah,
So
yo.
what about the big hoods versus a small hood or not even from a hood? Right?
if you guys are from, it would be considered a name brand block. It'd be like a block.
Yeah,
Versus
yeah.
an artist that say an artist comes from. People wouldn't look at me if I say I came from Finch, Worcester Road. Everybody that's from Finch, Worcester Road, like that.
Oh,
But you know what I mean?
no.
It's really known as an intersection.
No,
It has buildings, but it's really, you know what I mean? Finch, Worcester Road is not known.
Should have said Finch and Milvan. Loud man them at Western Road. I'm at Western Road, man. Them big up himself.
But they don't consider that. Alright, we'll get into it. Anyways, the fact that you come
There's
from
some buildings there.
The fact that you come from ends like that is like people more so click on the YouTube. It's like clickbait.
Oh, yeah,
These
yeah,
are
yeah.
demo guys.
Yeah,
Click,
yeah,
let me
yeah,
see
yeah.
what's going with them versus I'm from like just Kiel Street. People ain't gonna be quick to click me and be like, what the hell?
True,
Where are
true.
you? And I think that's a little advantage.
Yeah, that's an
but
advantage
also
for sure.
could be a disadvantage because, like you said, everyone hating on each other. What would it take? And I'm gonna ask you guys this because this is a question for the young guys. What would it take for us to get like the new Atlanta and not to be like old New York?
So, do you know what New Atlanta is? You have to describe this. So let me say because this is I was gonna ask a question like this too. New Atlanta is the fact that a lot of the artists that you see from Atlanta that are working together, they're from different hoods that are beefing with each other, but they are rising above that hood level beef because they're gonna amount so much more wealth. You understand? So like this is a scenario I always bring up, right? You have two young guys from Toronto that are both signed to major deals, right? Pressa and Pyrex. They're from two opposite blocks. Both of their blocks are beefing. Now, and I continue to ask this. A lot of people are like, no, they will never connect because their peoples are killing each other. But did they kill each other?
No.
Did they do anything to each other? So you're telling me, and I'll tell you that this is pure idiocy. If Pressa and Pyrex were in LA together and somebody said to them, hey, let's do a Canada track with you two. You understand what I'm saying? And they passed up on that because their blocks are beefing. I'll tell you right now, that is that's idiocy.
Well, I want to name 2 reasons why people won't pass upon much of anything. Because when you get to places like you said, where are they? LA?
LA.
Yeah, that's
neutral.
How, like when you go to places like that, they're not offering you like funny money. It's like, oh, okay, like
Exactly.
this money could bless me, my
Exactly.
dukes, my sister, like everybody. So when you say no, you're being selfish
Exactly.
to a lot of people. So that's just what I think.
So what is somebody who could benefit from going over there and doing some work, but they're not going because that's their ops, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying. What would it take for us to be like the new Atlanta?
What do you guys think?
Hold on, but when we say Atlanta, like you said, the fact that you have Little Baby, Migos,
Yeah.
Gucci Mane,
Yep.
and all these guys that work together easily, like they'll just say, oh, you want me on your song? Sure. Versus New York artists, I won't repost your stuff. Oh, you're dropping that day, I'm gonna drop the same day to salt your sales.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to take away from you versus
Help you.
Is that what Toronto's like? And if so, how can we change it?
Yo, answer that.
That's mad.
No, I'm asking, like, what do you
crazy,
think?
bro.
Like, why can't we be like the new Atlanta? Like, you know, QC, a label that's just, you see everyone everyone's on.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Yeah, please be honest.
bro, if y'all didn't it, like, to be honest, bro, you have to make a collab, bro. Like, somebody has to collab with somebody to stop all of this.
Alright.
It's crazy.
You said it first. I'm happy he knows once you collab. Because I'm not going to lie, you seen collabs back in the day and how that went.
Yep.
And back in the day, collabs, this is how they went. You had one rapper go with like 50 of his niggas go somewhere. Then you had this rapper and 50 of his set. They do the video. And now these guys, it's cool.
Cool now.
It's cool now.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be fake if you try me now, but why didn't you try me when you see me? What the hell? I ain't even seen you. You know this one? That's the definition. Like, it's like a man trying to bring it to you. And you're like, wait a minute, did I just see you at the mall and you gave me a head nod? Like, what the hell kind of funny business is this? But that's what happens. That's what people do. That's what people do. You gotta say, oh. And I think when people, like you said, a collaboration would just do a lot. What would be your dream collaboration? What would you think a dream collab? Like a DJ Khaled. If Khaled came, said,
Who would you put on the track?
Khaled said, name 5 mans right now.
I had to put 5 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
well, first of all, put my niggas on
Facts,
stage.
right.
Obviously,
So I'm sure you got more than
All
5, so no more choices.
right, look,
Nah, boy.
it's you. Who else? You.
It'll be me and him.
Facts.
He says, remember, he says he wants the city, so he says
Yo,
he
you
wants
can
to
get
connect the city.
anybody.
Anyone in the city?
He says
Anybody.
he wants you to connect the city.
And
Connect the
remember,
city.
you have more room for songs later on the album for your friends and your squad.
Oh,
So this is
actually,
politicking.
You know what I do actually? I just do like, actually, I'll not put all my niggas on. I'll not. What I'll do is it'll be me, DJ Khaled. Let's say put like Drake, and then put probably like, who else would I put on that?
Not gonna drop for 21?
Oh yeah, 21.
Yeah,
and then that'll be like a big big album.
So just you,
Like-
Drake, and 21? That's it?
Yeah,
Nobody else?
I don't put nobody else on that.
Who you gonna put Toronto? I need you to put 3 Toronto artists.
Yeah,
that can make your album.
3 Toronto artists.
Okay, I'm gonna put on Tony. You guys don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna put on Tony on there. Who else we on that? 3 Toronto.
Come on,
3
think about
Toronto
your
artists.
I'll
artists.
put Prezzo, put him on that. Yeah, Prezzo. And that for Genie. Or actually, not even Genie. Actually, nah. 3 Toronto rappers. Okay.
Ooh,
nah,
why
take
not,
it,
bro?
take it,
Give me
take it.
one,
Yo,
just
take
one
it out. No,
One left.
take out Genie. We're gonna put top 5.
Okay.
Yo, this guy's stealing my.
Who? The guy that's running range in there?
We're gonna put top 5 in YG.
Yo, this guy took on.
That's a sick.
Bro,
collab.
that's a sick collab.
That's a sick
And
collabo.
then like when we're done making track, whatever, he blew up. that's where I could put all these guys on the song now. Cause now all the colors gonna come.
Facts.
And I'm happy to see. So what you did right there, you manifest in your mind the plan. Now you're gonna execute. From when you have the ideology and you could envision it, you're gonna execute. You, what's your?
Oh, me.
Yeah, how you going about
Me,
it?
YG. YG super hard. Me, YG.
That guy.
Who else?
Big Look is grungy, bro. That guy's grungy.
See, you're gonna bail him? You're gonna bail him?
Why G this look on a track?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a problem.
That's a serious, yo.
That's a serious track.
That's scary.
Facts.
Which studios is happening? I'm not going to that studio.
Like the only other person you need is what's that guy? Murder on my mind.
Oh, 2 million? Wow.
That
Oh, you same studio?
Yeah. Oh, there's gonna be a scrap.
It's
gonna be a scrap in the shootout at the same time.
That studio is
Facts.
aggressive.
Aggressive studio.
Oh,
Beer growling
man.
and
I think just overall, the fact that you guys are doing music and you guys are started so young, and this is why I know, guaranteed one thing, you guys are gonna see your name up in lights. You two young brothers guarantee that you will one day see your name up in lights. Because I remember seeing Beanie when he was just Beanie, not Pressa yet.
Yeah.
And I remember literally seeing him, but would have had no idea he's opening for, you know? So that's just life. That's life.
I just want to encourage you guys to keep plugging away, keep recording, and don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody discourage you
Don't get
from going to
sidetracked.
your dream. You not sidetracked, but listen. There's always other avenues. Rap music is always an opener. You could be an actor and you don't know it till you do a video. You know what I'm saying? You could be a director and you don't know it till you have to step in and tell them how to do your video. You know what I'm saying? There's skills that you have that you don't. So go through and experience everything in the entertainment, everything in the music. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I'm proud of you guys. And you might see them a little bit more often around the place with what's Poppin Wednesdays. So yeah, tell them your IGs and
Bro,
we out.
go follow me right now. My IG is Mr_famous.
Right now, you know, not later.
I love
Mr.
this.
underscore
Six,
dot
man.
famous.
Yeah, no.
I really don't.
All right.
Thank you.
Shout out to his man's wife, the young Olive boys. Yeah.
Yo, what's that?